Hey yo, what is going down, internet? I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel for another video. You guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Today is June 12th, which marks the beginning of Alien Week in Star Citizen. CIG decided to start Alien Week with a bang, with their second ghost drop of the year so far, introducing the Prowler Utility. This variation of the Prowler is supposed to be a stealth cargo ship, if you will, that is supposedly designed to reach the battlefield undetected to drop cargo and supplies off to your troops and make it out without being seen. Now, if anyone who has been debating on buying a Prowler but was scared of the $440 price tag, then now is your best opportunity to get your hands on a Prowler that isn't a dropship. This thing is cool. This thing is awesome, and the way how CIG portrayed it today in their video when they dropped it was amazing. You have no idea how badly I actually want to fly up to a cargo ship and snatch the cargo off of their ship with this vehicle. The cargo capacity of the Prowler Utility is nothing to brag about, with it only being able to hold 32 SCU of cargo, plus 3 micro SCU of cargo as well near the main entrance. Also, don't forget there's also some storage above the pilot and co-pilot seats as well, which is 300 micro SCU of storage. Now, if we compare the ship components of the Prowler and Prowler Utility are similar but has their difference. The dropship Prowler is more efficient with its power management versus the Utility, but you can easily swap out components to make it just as powerful as the base Prowler. And these ships have different weapons. The base Prowler has size 5 cannons, while the Utility has size 4 and 3. Now let's talk about the main feature of the Prowler Utility, and that is going to be its cargo pods. They kind of just drop and stick out, which is really cool. There is also some really awesome lighting effects that happens too when you deploy the cargo pods. The Prowler Utility is able to hold up to 32 SCU of cargo on its grid, either 2 16 SCU crates, or my personal favorite, 4 8 SCU crates. Alright, let's have a little fun with this ship and see how well and easy it is to load up the cargo onto its grid. Starting off with the 16 SCU crates, these things just snap real easily to the cargo grid of this ship. You can do it from a distance, or if you're not right on the mark, you can do it from the other side. Once that little blue highlighter pops up, let go of it and it snaps directly to the ship. No problem, super easy, ready to go. Now, when you start using smaller crates, in my case I'm using 8 SCU crates, it may be just a little challenging to get them to snap onto the grid, but it's still very simple and easy. This tractor beam is placed at one of the best places I've ever seen for a tractor beam on a ship in the game. Now, personally, I wish that this ship had an ability that's not in the game. Maybe in the future, CIG may put this into the game, hint, 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 wink, wink, wink. I wish this ship had a cargo quick release. Like, could you imagine you're flying in hot, you got all the supplies, you need all the ammunition for all your homies down below on the ground who is fighting the war. You fly in real quickly, you hit a button, and the cargo just drops off the pods without the need of the tractor beam. You could just literally just fly in, hover for a second, drop the cargo, and fly right out. Sadly, that is not a feature in the game, but if it does ever come to fruition, I'm all for it. Other than that, I took this ship out to go run some bunker missions to see how it would fare, since, you know, those little cargo pods would look like they would come in handy. This thing, you know, you can go hit bunkers over and over and over again and easily just drop your cargo and be ready to go loot as much as you want. All of you loot goblins might fall in love with the way how this ship just kind of sticks its cargo out. And boom, that is the brand new Prowler Utility. That is my impressions, thoughts, and running it out there into the field to see how well this thing actually fares. In my opinion, this thing is actually pretty awesome. It looks so much more aggressive than the base Prowler just because of that belly. The belly looks really mean, especially with those weird little wings coming out of the belly, those spikes that are protruding out. It just looks really cool, and the way how the whole entire cargo grid kind of expands and opens. Just like CIG said, it looks like a face hugger. It really does. And again, I cannot wait to fly out to a hull or anybody else who has cargo sticking out the back of their ships, roll up, steal it, load up, and fly out. And while doing all of this under the radar, since it's supposedly a stealth ship as well. And like I said earlier, I know that the price of this ship is steep for what it offers, but the base Prowler is a drop ship that costs $440. So in my opinion, again, like I said, if you want to get your hands on a Prowler that pretty much does everything the same, minus having all that personnel on board, then I'd highly recommend you picking up the Prowler Utility. You already know that the Big Bird copped one. I wonder if any of you guys copped one. But yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please slap that like button because it really does help push me up in the algorithm so more eyes are able to see me. But you guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.